Nifty 50 is off to a good start. The breadth of the market is looking good. There is a lot of green to start with. The breadth is meaningfully in favor of a number of advancing shares. I think that's really been the hallmark, if you frankly ask me. In the month of August, the range-bound Nifty doesn't matter. Small cap stocks, they mustered a lot of strength. So for the fifth month on the trot now, mid and small cap stocks for the month of August, they've closed in the green. And September, could it be 6th? The bank Nifty is down but not out. Auto sales impact, Bajaj Auto nudging up, but I'm not sure in terms of a trend whether we can say that the linear recovery has started. You've got Escorts where the numbers again optically don't look strong, but the stock has seen such a tearaway rise that a little bit of profit booking cannot be ruled out. Now let's look at some stocks where block deals are, these days like fashionable to talk about block deals. Yesterday there was a block deal in Sula. Today I've been told there's a block deal in 5-star. You want to mark Cipla and Torrent Power, impact of it now, story break. That's Sula for you, 497, 5-star, 536. I think block deal's over. And then let's look at Cipla, 1259, that's 1260. And then flip it around with Torrent Power, where if the supply emerges, the stock could be under pressure. But right now markets are saying, let's wait and then we'll see. But the breadth, I think, is the talking point once again.
Yeah, and nothing really for the index. It starts off flat, as has been the case of late. Gujarat Gas, they've hiked the industrial gas prices to by about 2.5 rupees. So Gujarat Gas starts off in the green, 2% actually higher for Gujarat Gas as we speak. Both Amber as well as Dixon Technologies have been upgraded by Jefferies. The target price as well has been upped on both. So look out for what both these names as well do in trade. They've of course been very, very active as well of late. Indian EMs or rather EMS industry, Jefferies says is estimated to reach $59 billion by FY26. And a 32% CAGR growth over FY23 to 26 is what they're penciling in. Amber starts off 5% higher, and Dixon is the other one, which in any case has been in a dizzy off late. That also, my guess is, would have started off in the green. Nikunj just revisited what the stocks of Torrent Pharma as well as Cipla are up to. This is, of course, an ET Now news break. ONGC Oil India, crude prices have risen on prospects of tighter supplies. Brent is now at 87. So let's just check in on what ONGC and Oil India are up to. Positive reaction coming in there. But OMCs may not be having it good. So HPBP IOC will just come up here on your screens, and maybe you're going to see some red coming in on those stocks at least. ITD Cementation, an order win of about over 3,000 crore rupees, a sizable order at that. We just saw NCC as well. The quantum of orders for the month of August is extremely robust. So look out for that as well. Genius Power, another order there. And Restaurant Brands Asia, wherein they may be looking at buying back about $1 billion worth of shares over the last 2 years. So that's another stock which is going to be in focus. 5-star, almost 9% equity is what we are understanding is looking to change its hands. And I think part of that block deal has already happened. And also an IDFC First, a sizable 4.25% equity, Nikunj, on IDFC First.
Actually, I think this is just got to do with that IDFC Bank merger. So I think some cross-holding must have changed somewhere. I'm not on top of it, so I must confess ignorance on this one. 5-star, look, that Sequoia and there are a lot of private equity guys who've been selling down. If you frankly ask me, Aisha, I was just thinking through it that, okay, block deals, there is one element that promoters are selling, but the other element is that PE guys are selling. In this ultimately block deal, who are the sellers? I mean, the PE folks are the sellers in this block deal. And PE guys normally have a 3 to 5 year kind of a time frame. So there are a lot of block deals where PE investors are selling out and long only mutual funds are buying into them. So, okay, you may argue and say that from a non-listed market, you move to an unlisted market. But that I think is the hallmark, if you ask me, in terms of in feature, that a lot of PE investors, either they are taking advantage of market conditions or they've got redemption pressures or they're looking at reducing their risk exposure, but that's where it is. We're still stuck with 5-star. Let's move away from 5-star. Let's go to Kunal for his idea. Kunal?
So in terms of opening trade, IDFC First Bank, the stock which has opened a slight bit negative, I think that's a stock which looks attractive at this 90-91 territory. My sense is that after yesterday's strong up move, the stock could be on the verge of a strong breakout.
Okay.
Let's find out what's on Naresh's radar as well. Naresh, what's popping up on your screen?
So continue like NMDC, the stock is setting up for a breakout move and has shown relative strength in the whole metal pack, and the whole mining space has been doing well. NMDC has been a laggard relatively, so expecting this to break out in the short term.